Continuing our reading in Poppy's Return by Avi, today is chapter 14, An Old Friend. As Junior and Mephitis napped, a melancholy Poppy walked slowly along the banks of Glitter Creek. Now and again she picked up a pebble and flicked it into the water. She even tried to skip one, but only achieved one jump before the stone sank. "Just like me," she said. Poppy was disappointed in herself. In her life, she had felt anger and calm, fear and courage. She had experienced danger and joy. She had felt love and hate. While she had been bored a few times in her life, she had been excited many more times. But never before had she felt so sad. Surely Junior was a great frustration, a mystery that should not be a mystery. And she was disappointed in her sister. Was she sad, she wondered, because of her father's aging? Not really. Though she wanted only the best for him, it was, after all, only to be expected. He was an old mouse. She reminded herself that on the other side of things there was Rye. She adored him. And there were her children. She loved them so much, including Junior. Yes, he was rude and crude, but he did have a wonderful laugh. No one could still laugh like that and be bad. And that water fight, it had been fun. Then there was her life in the forest. There was Aerith. It was all so good. And yet, she was sad. What was it, she wondered, about family that made her both happy and sad at the same time? Poppy continued to wander along the creek bank, the frustration within at odds with the calming, flowing waters by her side. Suddenly she stopped, unwilling to believe what she was seeing. "Arizion dorsatum?" she cried. "What are you doing here?" The old porcupine was sitting by the edge of the creek, scooping water and washing his face. Hearing Poppy's voice, he looked about and grunted, but continued to clean himself without saying anything. "Aerith," cried Poppy, "answer me."
Mole mucus milkshakes,
said Aerith.
"Can't you see I'm washing my face?"
"In all the time I've known you, you have never washed your face."
Then it's about time.
"But why are you even here?"
Because I want to be, Picklepot. Or do you happen to own this part of the world?
"You followed me here, didn't you?"
If I followed you, Bottom Brain, I'd be behind you. As you might have noticed, it was you who found me."
"You understand me perfectly well," said Poppy. "You know where I was going, and even though I asked you not to come, you came anyway."
I've been looking for some fresh salt."
"And Aerith," said Poppy, "I asked you to stay home and help Rye."
He can do it himself,"
muttered Aerith. "And I can't travel myself? Is that what you're saying?"
You need protection.
"From what?"
"Your family."
"Aerith, everything is fine,"
"Oh, spinach ice cream,"
cried Aerith.
"What happened to you?"
"Aerith, nothing has happened to me. I'm going to see my father who is sick. It won't help to have you there."
"Oh, kippered kafuffles. You used to like it when I was around. Have you gotten tired of me?"
"Aerith," cried Poppy, close to tears, "my father does not like porcupines."
"How come?"
He just doesn't. It's ignorance, and I apologize for it."
"Right,"
exploded Aerith.
"And we certainly don't want to educate anyone, do we? Don't want the truth to embarrass someone, do we? Which is to say, I suppose I'm good enough for some of your friends, just not good enough for your family. Sure, I thought. I'd just stay on the edges of things in case you needed me. Lend a quick quill if necessary, a little help on the side if needed. Old friends do come in handy, you know. But, snotweed sauerkraut, I guess I was wrong. Forget all you've ever done together. Forget all we've ever done together. Forget the past. Never mind the future. See you around, fur butt. It's been grand, lovely. But All I have to do is let you know when you want your best friend back, Flea Jacket, and I'll be right there. Count on me. Forget it, Mushroom Mouth. Forget it. Get yourself a friend, Earwax Sandwich, and eat it backward. Goodbye.
Still sputtering, Aerith spun about and waddled away into the forest. Aerith, wait! Cried Poppy. You don't understand. Please listen to me. I need to talk to you. It was too late. Aerith had gone. The old porcupine crashed through the underbrush, prickly tail lashing back and forth with rage.
"Oh, petulant pig bottoms," he muttered. "Square root of platypus."
Suddenly he stopped and spun about, looking back. Though he stared at nothing in particular, his thoughts were all on Poppy. It was not as if he thought she was in any physical danger, but she was clearly unhappy, upset. She couldn't mean what she was saying. She couldn't.
"Oh, buttered bilge on creamed cement," he swore. "She is not going to tell me where I can and can't go. If I want to go visit her family, I'll go do it."
With that, Aerith turned again and started back toward Glitter Creek and the old orchard beyond. After Aerith had plunged into the forest, Poppy stared at the place where her friend had gone. As she listened to the rustling noise of the porcupine running through the grass, tears ran down her cheeks and along her pink nose and whiskers. "This," she murmured, "is the most awful time I've ever had. I hate families, hate them." Then she sighed. "But there is no choice. Oh, is there? I'm part of a family." Poppy began to walk slowly back along the edge of the creek. She went with her head bowed, her tail drooping, and her heart heavy. "This is ridiculous," she kept hearing herself thinking. "A catastrophe. I should have come alone. If everyone in Grey House is like Lily, it will be ghastly. They aren't going to like me. Having Junior along is going to make things even worse. No, he can't go to Grey House with me. He must go home with Mephitis. I don't care what Junior says. And it's better that Aerith didn't come. This is something I need to do alone. Fine. I'll go to Grey House, pay my respects to Papa, spend a little time with Mama, and then get right back home where I belong." So resolved, Poppy made her way along Glitter Creek. But when she got to the place where she had left them, she discovered that Junior and Mephitis were gone. And that's the end of chapter 14.